Hi, this is Michael Wuydka for WVVH Hamptons Television, and welcome to the Real Hamptons. We've got a great show for you. Come on and join us. Andy, how are you tonight?
Every day above ground's a good day. I am excellent.
Good, I'm with you on this very special place. Tell us about it.
This is the South Fork Natural History Museum. We've been on this site 5 years. Tonight we have our 21st dinner dance. The beautiful thing about this thing, it's part of the Long Pond Greenbelt. We have over 800 acres of open space here. It is a great place for young people to learn about the environment.
Great. Well, my first time here. I love it. It's amazing. We're going to get the word out. Yes, I do.
Bring them. Bring your children. It's children between the ages of 6 and 12 can learn so much that will stay with them for their whole life. They'll become future stewards of the land, good environmentalists. How old are your kids?
15 and 17. I'm bringing them anyways.
Are they here?
Yes.
Great.
Hi, Jim. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Great, thank you. Where are we, and tell me who this little guy is next to you.
We are at the South Fork Natural History Museum in Bridgehampton, and this little guy is a harbor seal, an animal that comes here and visits us in the winter and leaves to go north in the summer.
Tell us a little bit about this place. It's my first time here. I've been in the Hamptons for 12 years. I've got little ones that are now big ones, but what a beautiful, amazing place.
Well, thank you very much. This museum is designed to educate people, especially young people, about the natural history of the South Fork. We found that a lot of people know quite a bit about natural history of exotic places around the world, but they're unaware of what is right in their own backyard. And we have wonderful things here, so it's our mission to reach out to the public at large on the East End and educate them about the natural history of the South.
Now, the few minutes I've been here, I've learned about plumage and how birds change. I've seen, obviously, one of my favorite things is seals here. You've got all the different waters and the different areas and the ponds that are going around. And also, tonight's a special night. Tell us about tonight.
Well, tonight is our annual fundraiser. We do one large fundraiser each year to raise about, maybe 2/3 of our annual budget at this fundraiser. So it's very important for us. And we hope that people come and have a good time, and we make the money we need to make.
Now, you guys have a website, right?
Yes, we do. It's sofo.org. Very simple.
SOFO.org. Great.
Right.
Now, also, we almost got run over by somebody. All right. So tell us a little bit, how long has this organization been around? What does it do? And, tell us a little bit about what your vision is here.
Well, the organization was started in 1989 by 7 local naturalists. I was fortunate enough to be one of them. And we had a dream to start an organization that was an educational organization. We knew that the East End had great organizations that were involved in land advocacy and preservation of open space. Nature Conservancy, Group of the South Fork, the Peconic Land Trust. You didn't need another group like that, but nobody was educating the public, especially the young people, about what all of this time, money, and effort was spent on saving. And it was our feeling that if you don't build a constituency for that land, it gets trashed anyway, even though you've saved it. So it became our mission to educate people about the open space and the animals that use it. And our goal was always to have a legitimate museum. And it took us 16 years to raise enough funds to do this. and probably the longest capital campaign in history. But anyway, we accomplished it, and we've been open here for about 5 years, and we do a great deal of programming with schools and scouts and the public at large, and we have about 12 to 1,400 families as members now.
Now tell us about the petting zoo downstairs. I hear it's pretty unique.
Well, it's not really a petting zoo.
I call it a petting zoo, but
we do have live native reptiles and amphibians, but we don't let people touch them because those animals are in cages and they do carry salmonella. So we can't let them touch those things. But we do have a marine touch tank, and people, especially the kids, love to dip their hands in there and handle a sea star or a hermit crab, a green crab.
Unless it's a bad kid, then we let them touch him. No, regardless how good the kid is, we let him go.
We let them touch it, and they get a great deal of pleasure out of it, and they go away learning something about it. We have some wonderful nature educators here, 3 lovely young women who have wonderful rapport with the people, especially kids. And the kids come here not just to play, it's not a petting zoo. By the time they leave here, they've learned something about those animals that they had the experience of touching.
Now, when I walked in, they showed me this field guide. You want to walk through me a little bit about what this is all about?
When we were designing these exhibits, we visited a number of nature centers and museums, and we watched people. And what we found is that the standard exhibit is an exhibit with signage in front of it that nobody is reading. So we started to think about that a little bit. And in nature, there are no signs. So why put signs in this museum? So we created exhibits that are exhibits of discovery. You find things by opening doors, drawers, peering in holes, smelling things. And then to introduce the visitor to the idea of using the tool that a naturalist uses, we created a field guide that goes with the exhibits. And the field guide is key to the exhibits by these icons. There is an icon on the floor in front of each exhibit. When you get to a particular icon, you open the book and you see the exhibit you're standing in front of. And the first page tells you about that exhibit and what the interactive parts are. And then the pages that follow it help you understand what you've discovered as you do those interactive things. And that process, we hope, is an educational process for our visitors to learn how to come into the field with us, because we do a tremendous amount of field programming. We don't just do programming in this museum. Our aim is to get people out into the real natural world and get them as excited about it as we are. You know? So that's kind of how this developed.
Well, we're at sofo.org. That's how to get a hold of you. You can do it inside here as well as outdoors.
Yes.
And again, where's the location?
It's at 377 Bridgehampton Sag Harbor Turnpike in Bridgehampton, New York.
And you're also right across from CME, right?
Yes. We're directly across from the Children's Museum of the East End. They opened about 5 months after we did. We've actually been open a little longer than they have.
Great. Well, Jim, can't thank you enough. Everyone's commitment, we really applaud you. Hey, Jeff, how are you?
Good, Michael. Good to see you.
You going to introduce me to your bride?
Yes, Michael Wuydka. This is my wife, Deirdre. Deirdre, this is Michael.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I guess we have some additions to your family.
Yes, we have 2 children. Our son will be 3 in August, and our daughter is 4 months.
I see photos of them. They're beautiful. Congratulations.
Yes, Jeff loves to show them off at work.
He takes all the credit. You do all the work?
Yes, and I'm sure there's no photos of me.
Right. Now, we're in a special place. Tell us a little bit about why you're here.
I'm here with Bridgehampton National Bank. Tonight we're presenting a $1,000 scholarship to a local student who's going to college to continue their studies in the field of science. So it's a great thing for the bank, great thing for us to be here and to be able to present that to the student.
Great. Now, have you brought your children here yet?
No, we have not. I have to say, we always are at the museum across the street, but this is a great spot, so we're going to have to bring them here as well, because our son loves the outdoors and loves nature, so it's really going to be a great thing for him.
Well, they've got a beautiful butterfly camp out the back, nature walks. The kids are going to love it. Most of all, Bridgehampton National Bank, thank you so much for your commitment and your dedication to the area.
You're very welcome. It's we're glad to be here.
All right. Thanks.
Thanks.
Enjoy.
Hi, we're here at the South Fork Natural History Museum, and I'd like to show you something about the museum that's a little bit different from many of the natural history museums that you may have visited. The museum itself is interactive, and what we mean by that is we don't just show you things. We tell you about why things are here and how, in what way they are here. For instance, this is an exhibit that talks about the red fox. You have an opportunity to look into little peepholes here, which show you different aspects of the fox's life, which would be where the fox has its kids, some of the food that it might eat. And in here is a rabbit, which shows an example of what the fox might eat. So it's definitely about its lifestyle. What is even more fun is this. Children absolutely love it. This, if you put your nose here, is the fox musk scent. It's the scent that the fox uses to mark its territory. And the kids love it. What they do is you tell them about it and you say, you're big and brave, you really want to smell this? They come over and they smell it and they go away and say, oh, that's the worst smell I've ever, and then they keep running back over and over and over. Bring their parents over, bring the siblings over. They love it. Then this straw shows what is called scat and tracks. Animal poop has a name, a distinctive name, and that is scat. So this shows both the animal scat and the tracks that the animals might leave. I think that this makes it a little bit different from many of the other museums because it's full of surprises. Not only do you have the smell, the visual aspect of it, but we also have sound. And from here comes the sound of the fox. So it's a little bit different, I think. And I know children enjoy it, as well as adults. But the best way to get to the adults is through the children.
Hi, Carol. How are you?
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm delighted that you're here.
Nice to meet you. Tell us what you do here.
I am Education and Program Director for the South Fork Natural History Museum and have been ever since its inception. We started in 1989, but we opened as the Museum of Natural History about 5 years ago here.
It's a beautiful place, and I was really fortunate. You showed me around, told me a little bit about each one of these. Already have a great education. What do you really focus on here for the kids and people that come to visit?
Basically, what we want them to have a good time. I mean, that is the essential ingredient. But what we want them to learn is that we want them to learn how rich the natural environment is out here. So infrequently, really, do these children or even their parents know about the animals, plants, and the habitats that they live in.
Right. Now, you also just expressed to me how important some of these old dead trees are.
Exactly. Well, many people think that if a tree has died, that its life is totally over and they should just simply get rid of it, but that's not true. Its life is only half over. The important thing is to let it rot, if you can, as long as it's not going to fall on your house. Let it rot, and then it'll turn into the rich, really rich, good soil that we need, because so much of our landscape depends on things other than sand.
Absolutely. So. Also, tell us a little bit about the programming here that you do.
Yes. Well, we have two different aspects of programming. We have weekend programming for adults, children, families, all of it having to do with the different environments out here. We incorporate not only natural history, but we get across disciplines. We get into music and into art and into different aspects, really, of anything that will really reach people and make them connect with the natural world. And then we have an extensive program for schools. And we work with all of the local schools, both public and private. And we work with Boy Scouts and Girl Scout troops. We work with senior citizens. We work with any group that's interested in learning more about nature on the South Fork.
Great. Well, it seems to me that this is a great place to spend an afternoon or a couple of afternoons. Lizzie, Jerry, welcome. How are you tonight?
Good, good. We're great. It's a beautiful night.
Yes, we're doing really great. This is exciting. I feel like we're really close together. You guys are like,
this is done by design. Yeah,
what is
honestly.
Yeah, that's right. This really is on camera. We just want to do it.
It's like that. It's like that Saturday Night Live skit with the two wild and crazy guys,
that's
dancing
us.
on the dance floor
Absolutely,
with Lizzie in the middle
What
there.
is it? Like, I forgot. That's amazing. amazing. Yes.
Now, what are you doing here at the event?
I represent the Ross School and Courtney Ross.
Great, good
Yes.
for you.
Thank
You're
you.
doing a wonderful job.
Thank you very much.
Very well. I'm the. This is my 6th year as the auctioneer.
And you do a great job every time.
One year they did hire a Sotheby's auctioneer. I shouldn't have said the name.
Why don't you take that back? Shush.
No, take that back. No, they hired a
Another
professional auctioneer, not a celebrity dentist, but they hired a professional auctioneer, and I had to get up and rescue the auction that year.
By the way, you're back, so who cares?
Exactly.
All right,
Thank you
we
very
love
much.
you, okay?
Love you.
I've been working for them for 4 years, and we want you, okay?
Thank
That's all
you.
that matters.
Thank you. Well, the event, we have a spectacular night tonight.
I know. We
This
have
is a real
Julie
Hamptons night.
Andrews and Motown. This is really
This is
exciting.
good.
As a
Yes.
Detroit boy, I'm very interested in the Motown thing. I'll know all the songs. I'll be dancing in the aisles.
And it's
Might be-
outdoors this year.
Yeah, which
right
is
now,
great.
which
It's
is really
beautiful.
fun.
Thank God for no rain. Well, it never
Finally.
rains in the Hamptons.
No,
Come on
this
now.
is the first weekend that it hasn't rained all summer. It's so great. It's amazing.
Good.
Yeah,
Well,
last year we won't talk about. Last year
That was a rain
we were
out.
swimming to the main hall.
Yes,
Nothing
we
better
were.
than tonight.
Nothing better
Motown,
tonight. Now,
Julie
now,
Andrews.
forget the-
Absolutely.
And the Ross School.
Yes.
Don't forget about the Ross School.
They do so much for the area.
And yes, we're very grateful for Courtney and the Ross School and for you. And thank you very
Yeah,
much.
mostly because of Jerry.
Thank you, Angela. This year's a special year for me with the Ross School
You better
because I
raise-
graduated.
Yes.
And my third child, my last child here,
Oh.
graduated high school.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you.
Wow.
Thank God for college tuition.
Yeah, 3 next year.
Yay!
I gotta work for Liz.
You got some scholarships.
No, unfortunately, I'm the scholarship
That's
guy.
right.
No, exactly.
It's the Dr. Jerry
That's
scholarship.
right. That's right. Hi, Christy. How
Hi.
are you?
I'm good, thanks.
Good.
How are you?
Welcome to the Ross.
Thank you.
Yes. Having fun tonight? What-
Well, I haven't even gotten in the door yet.
Right.
Ross gets a lot of press here, I guess. You know, I've been like standing out here just raving about this school for about an hour now. So
Well, thank you for taking a couple of minutes with us.
Oh,
Jack's soon to be
absolutely.
graduating, eh?
well, 3 more years.
Well, you're right around
3
the
more
corner.
years, but yeah, I can hardly believe that it's that close to the, to the end.
I know, the boys are getting big.
Or the beginning, I guess I should
Sure.
say, of other things.
It was just a few years ago with T-ball with them.
Yes, yeah.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it. Thanks for sparing the time at Ross.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, it's a wonderful place, and they deserve all this attention, and it's exciting that Julie Andrews is here tonight, you know,
Yes.
so as the honoree. So
And
I'm sure
Motown.
it's going to be a great, and Motown. I mean, come on.
A lot of
Yeah.
dancing on the tables.
You never know.
I'm with Sonia and Robin. How are you?
Hi, great to be here.
Great.
Yeah, we're good.
Good. Tell us about what you do.
Well, you should ask Sonia, really.
No, we're interested in you.
I'm a film director. I did a film about giving called A Passion for Giving. It was on PBS, and the website's passiongiving.com, and I'm hoping to turn it into a TV series.
Great.
And Sonia's a housewife.
Well, I'm now on New York Housewives. That was kind of a scary feat, but I've gotten through it, and we've wrapped up our reunions, and now the lost footage will come out, and we'll see if I do season 4, but it was kind of riveting.
Great. Congratulations. Are you new to the Hamptons, both of you?
No, Robin lives here, and I had a place out here before I got married, and now that I'm divorced, I'm back out here again.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah,
Any-
I live in Watermill,
Congratulations,
actually.
you're back out.
Yeah, well, it's a great place. Well, divorced and married, great place to be either way.
That's true, they're just different.
Yes. First time at the Ross School?
No, we've been here before.
I actually did my screening here last year.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's great. It's so beautiful. This is the most beautiful school in the whole world.
Yes, it is beautiful. My kids went here.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
It's a great school.
Yes, absolutely. Any other plans outside of tonight? Just going to sing up, dance on the tables?
Well, we're invited to a few more things, but I want to be up early tomorrow to do some sports with my kids, so.
Good. How old are the kids?
I have a 9-year-old, and you have a puppy.
I have a puppy, yeah.
Well, thank you so much for your
Okay.
time. Congratulations. Best of luck on the show.
you.
how are you tonight?
I'm doing very well. I'm excited to be at the Ross School for the first time ever.
And tell us about what you do.
I'm a writer. I write for the Haute Living and Social Life magazine.
Yes. And how do they hunt you down? Do you have blogging? Do you do all that sort of stuff?
I do blogging, but I have my own column in Social Life, and I pretty much tell what's going on in the Hamptons.
Great. And we have your brother in common, obviously.
Yes.
He's a good guy. And what does he do?
My brother does marketing and media and runs a portion of the Axe Lounge here in the Hamptons at Dune.
That's right. And now you've been coming to Hamptons a long time, right?
19 years.
And that's it.
So I've been here for a long, long time.
Great. And this is your first time at Ross?
It's my first time at the school. I can't believe it. It's beautiful, and I can't wait for the night.
Great. Hi, how are you guys tonight?
Very good, well. Thank you very much.
Welcome to the Ross School.
Thank you.
Where are you guys from?
Hamptons.
All over.
All over?
Good,
Just flew from Russia.
Good. Well, welcome, welcome. Any special plans tonight? Dancing, Motown, you're interested in that?
Yes, that sounds about right.
That's what we're here for.
Good.
And the good cause for Mrs. Ross for the Stephen Ross Foundation.
Hi, how are you tonight?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. And when did you get out here?
2 nights ago.
And where you're staying?
I'm staying at a friend's house in Southampton, but next weekend I'm staying at the Enclave because I hear that's the best place in all of the Hamptons to stay. And I'm also staying there July 4th weekend for
There you
4
go.
nights.
So you know what the type of scenery you have at the Enclave in.
Definitely.
Ross School, first time here?
Yes.
What do you think?
Oh, it's lovely.
It's
lovely.
great, isn't it?
Yes,
Beautiful.
very nice.
Any other plans for tonight outside of this?
Another event.
All right, this is the most important one so far.
It sure
It's going to
is.
be beautiful. Thank you
It
so
is.
much for your time.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it. Hi, I'm with Nancy Singer from Turtle Crossing.
Hi, how are you?
Excellent, thank you.
Oh, it's been a very nice turnout. Everybody seems to love our brisket sliders.
It's right, it's amazing.
Why not?
I eat there all the time.
Oh, I'm glad. Thank you so
Now
much.
the Caesar salad is over the top.
Oh, what about the ribs? You love those ribs?
I love the ribs, but the Caesar salad is very
It's
special.
still your favorite?
Well, I grew up in Detroit, so we have a very special way of ribs, but yours is very close. It's not the Boneyards, but it's not home, but it's second best.
It's second, and the corn on the cob with
Love
that
it.
cajita
Oh my gosh,
cheese?
forget it.
Oh, love
Forget
the
it.
cajita cheese.
Did you have any corn on the cob hidden back here for us
just
at all?
the brisket
See, you bring
tonight.
that up, and now I'm cheated. I
Oh,
feel
gosh,
horrible.
I
Now,
feel
what are you
horrible,
doing?
too. I don't know.
Oh my
I didn't mean to
gosh.
do it. I didn't mean to
All right,
do it.
We have to leave this place. We're going for some corn on the cob.
All right, go ahead. Turtle Crossing. Enjoy.
All right, thank you. Hi, Vanessa. How are you?
Hi, Michael.
Where are you from?
Hamptons.com.
Are you sure?
I am.
You've been friends for a long time.
We have.
And also, what is your husband doing here?
He's the house photographer.
That's right, and he's making sure that you're staying out of trouble.
Okay, no. Trouble follows me.
There you go. Thank you so much for hanging out with us at the Ross School.
You're welcome,
You gonna
Michael.
listen to some music?
I am. You gonna dance with me later?
Absolutely. I'm with Michelle Suna. How are you?
Hey, Michael, how are you?
Excellent. Thank you. Thank you. Now, you're a special artist, aren't you?
I'm an abstract painter.
There you go. Something nice. How do they get a hold of you?
MichelleSuna.com.
There you go.
Live in North Haven. Have great collectors, and just you can find me just about anywhere, even in the movie Hitch.
There you go.
Yeah.
See how wonderful is that? You know, I'm not much of an artist. I'm kind of like old school, where my fingers get all over like that third grader or
That's
second grader.
great.
I know. I
The
like
more
that.
basic, the better.
I know. So maybe you can peddle some of my stuff.
There you go.
All right. It's basically white cloth on canvas. That's it. Nothing
There you
more than
go.
that.
Julian
Done.
Schnabel does it the same way.
Bam.
Yeah.
All right. There you
and
go.
Your
I've got
kids,
my
too.
agent. Perfect. We're done.
Yeah.
Cool. Hi, Gina. How are you?
Hi, Michael. I'm excellent. How are you?
Good. What are you doing here?
I am here doing a very special project with a German television station, so a special documentary half-hour special this season, and really sharing what makes our Hampton so special.
Don't tell anyone. Keep it just for us.
Yeah, I'll keep it secret. I'll only tell Germany.
That's right.
I won't
All
tell
right.
Austria
That's it.
or some of the other
Nothing.
major countries.
Keep it just amongst them. What else do you do?
What else do I do?
Yeah, tell us everything.
I really, like, in what sense? This evening or?
No, your media, all your other.
Oh, I have
things
my
that
own
you do.
production company, so what's great is I have the ability to actually create programming over the years, and so aside from reporting and covering the Hamptons during the summer season, I also create television.
Great. You're so wonderful on TV. Thank you so much for sharing with us.
Okay, sure.
And what else are you doing after this?
After this, covering this evening?
Yeah.
Where's this interview headed? This seems like you're
It's all
doing some
bad. No.
investigatory reporting.
No. We're actually, we have someone follow you around all the time anyway, so we know exactly.
Exactly, you know what's going on. Tonight I'm actually also covering the Green Gala over at the Wolfer Estate, which should be a lot of fun. But, you know, kicking off the summer season, trying to show, you know, why people come out here and celebrate.
In different parties like this every weekend, all summer long. It's great. This is my girlfriend. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
We're not going to tell your husband about that.
Let's not start any rumors.
Yes, especially around here.
Yes.
The rumors fly. So what are you doing?
I'm here at the Starlight Ball. I think this is the 7th one.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
And it's beautiful.
And what a beautiful dress.
Oh, thank you, Michael. Very sweet. Is this like the red carpet now?
No, I just like the dress.
Okay.
I like you in anything, though.
I like you in anything. You're the most adorable man around town, man of the Hamptons.
Michelle, how are you tonight?
Great, excellent.
Great. Quick, I know you're going up on stage. What are you going to talk about up there?
Well, I'm just extremely excited to be honoring Julie Andrews tonight. It's so rare that she'll even accept an invitation to be honored, so we're feeling very fortunate that she's here at Ross School. And I'll be talking a little bit about Ross School and the tremendous growth we're experiencing. We're reaching out around the world with boarding and consulting to other schools, so that's what I'll be talking about.
You guys do an amazing job over here. Thank you so much for your commitment to the area, the community, and everything that you're doing, as well as Courtney.
It's our pleasure, absolutely.
Yeah. Hi, Brittany. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great. Tell us what you're doing here at the Ross School.
I'm back for the first time since I graduated in 4 years, so.
4 years. Congratulations. Where are you going to school?
Boulder College of Massage Therapy.
Oh, how wonderful is that? Actually,
That's
I think
great.
I threw out my hip all of a sudden.
Everybody seems to say that.
Yeah.
My list of study buddies is incredibly long.
It's getting longer and longer all the time. So
Absolutely.
how did you like Ross School?
I loved it. Actually, I'm aspiring to be a nutritionist eventually, and that's partially due to the cafe up here. It's really great.
My kids went to school here, Tucker and Wyatt, Wuydka,
cool.
so it was a wonderful school, great cafeteria. I used to sneak in all the time at lunch and eat. It was great.
I was one of the first 12 back when that was our only building, and Grand Cafe catered us, so.
How perfect. Hey, Grant, how are you?
I'm pretty good. How you doing?
Now, we were fortunate inside. We saw your mom, we saw your dad, now we have you. Your sisters aren't around, but hopefully we'll grab them at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, Ross, special school for you.
Yeah, it's very special, very special.
And what did you learn here that you're applying to your life now?
Well, I came here in 8th grade, and I came here kind of with a mission at hand, and that was, digital media and filmmaking, and I learned the whole concept of editing and non-linear editing and editing on Avid and Final Cut, and I'm kind of took that into college, and now I'm at NYU for film school, finishing up there and making feature films now. So
I know you just shot a new film. Tell us a little bit about it.
Yeah, I shot a new film in the beginning of May, and in the Hamptons, in Bridgehampton, Sag Harbor, and East Hampton, and it was great. It was a nice junior thesis short film, and I'm actually going to be trying to get it into Hamptons International Film Festival in the fall.
Well, we're going to pull some strings for you over there, okay?
Oh, thanks a lot. It's good seeing you.
Nice seeing you. Thank you so much. This is Michael Wuydka with Zach from 75 Main. Zach, how are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great. Tell us a little bit about 75 Main.
75 Main is under new ownership. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody in my new place, Southampton, New York.
That's right. And we're right outside, beautiful seating outside, music at night, right?
Yes, we do have a music nightclub Friday, Saturday, and Thursday as well.
Great. Well, look forward to seeing you down here. This is Michael Wuydka for WVVH in the real Hamptons.